kind of a lot of the other dating sites that you see, and you mentioned like the eHarmony and some of those. You also had some other baser sites, right, where it was really only a vein metric, right? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just simply on how you look, right? And so it seems as if y'all built in other thought processes around not making it something where it's only based on necessarily features. You know what I mean? Is that something that you guys wanted to make sure that you captured as a part of y'all site as well?
Yeah, for sure. We wanted to make sure that we didn't focus it just on looks. There's no swipe right, swipe left.
Yeah.
On Ember, so it's not just on looks. We don't want to make it too serious. Like, sheep and the goats. Where do you put this person? Like there's none of that on. But
oh
it's one of
man, that's hilarious. No Matthew 25 around here. You know what I'm saying? The sheep separating the sheep from the goats. Oh, that is so hilarious.
So it's one of those things where there's a sweet spot, right? So it's like we want it to be SDA. One of the things we battled with is, should it be Christian overall or just SDA? We thought about Facebook and how Facebook started for just Ivy League schools, and then it's expanded. So we said let's deal with SDAs, see if we can eventually expand out. That's where the Lord leads. Other than that, we thought about the other concern. Give me a second here.
That's okay.
The other concern was making it too serious, right? So it's like it's an SDA site. There's some sites where it's like, listen, please upload your baptismal certificate and we will get it verified before you join the site, right? And it's just like, I get that.
Are you being funny or are you being serious right now? Because
no, I'm dead serious.
Because I'm taking this as a joke, but I'm feeling like
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
My goodness.
There's a website, an SDA dating website, where it's like, upload your certificate. Like, we need to know that you're in good standing. And it's like, so all these things, people don't really.
I'm glad I'm married, by the way, because I actually don't know what my certificate is. I've been looking for it. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty bad. But I actually don't know where it's at. But I'm good though.
You're good. So these are all decisions that people don't realize. When you're making something, you decide everything. Is this button going to be square? Is it going to be round? How round is it going to be? The color, like everything on the website, literally Nayla and I have had to like decide what it's going to be. And it's like sometimes there's the curse of the creator where it's like you're like tweaking this one little thing and it's like literally it doesn't matter. Like it's good enough, right? But it's like the decisions of, do we make it super serious where it's like baptismal certificate, or do we make it open to whoever wants to join, right? So we found a happy medium where in our terms of use we say, if you're joining, you have to be an SDA, right? But it's like we're not going to be inspecting people, because the way we look at it is, if I had a church event, I want to be inspecting people at the door, right? So it's like the website is even more open to the world than my church, right? It's like, this is for a lot of people going to be their first introduction to Adventism. And do they want an introduction where it's like, now you can't join unless you're. So it's like, that was kind of our line of thinking, where it's like, listen, they see the terms of use. If they decide to join anyway, whoever meets them is going to find out they're not SDA. If it becomes a problem, then we might have to label profiles as, what's your denomination? We're not there yet. And so we just want to keep it open. We don't want to be too restricted, because we are still trying to reach a sick and dying world, people that need the truth, and we want to keep doors open. And so those decisions were some of the ones that we had to make. And I forgot what was the original question? Like, what were some?
Yeah, we're just trying to ask, for you guys to basically talk about some of the things regarding like the vein metrics, right? Because on some of these other sites, you got the sheep and the goat phenomenon, the swap left, swap right, and that's something that you guys put into your thought process, and you was talking about that, and also shared that, you also didn't want to, you had to make the determination of, what side of the spectrum you're going to be on as far as how strict versus how lenient you are going to be as far as membership.
Yeah. So another issue that we have to deal with along a similar vein is, okay, are we going to ask people to upload a profile picture when they sign up? And a lot of websites don't require a picture. And you have like thousands of people. I don't know what you look like. So this is a joke, right? Like, so we said, no, this is going to be a hardline requirement. During registration, you got to upload a picture. So those are the type of decisions that we know that having that there is going to knock out some people that are going to be like, nah, I don't want to put this. But at the same time, we want good quality candidates on our site. We don't want people that are just like there to see but don't want to be seen type thing where it's like, no, you got to put a picture up. And so those were some of the issues that we kind of grappled with. Some other issues, when it comes to the status, right? So we have single, never married, single, widowed, single, divorced, right? And the reality is that a lot of people in our community are in tough situations. Their husband is in another country, their wife is in another country. It's a loveless relationship. Like, he took the kids, she took the kids. And in some countries, divorces take years, right? It's like, it's not like the US everywhere. It could take 5, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. So at that point, what does the person do? A lot of those people are looking for love, right? So do we make an accommodation for people where it's like single, it's complicated, right? So we've had to wrestle with that. And if we get enough feedback from people and there are different situations, I guess we'll revisit that later. But for now, we wanted to keep it like as in the pocket as possible and say, listen, like, you have to kind of be legally single to join, right? Like,
No, but it shows the background of how when we're going through this process of building a business and especially building a Christian business, right? We have to have we have to wrestle with the conversation of, how am I going to go about market? Can I market the same way my competitor markets? Well, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Because some of the way they market, right, cuts against the grain of what it means to me to be a true follower of Christ, right? What type of I want to connect people online, right, so that they can find love because it's valuable, right? This is a valuable way for us to connect, but can I do that in the same exact way that another site can do? No, I can't, because I have my Christian values that I got to connect to. And I think this is just a reality for all of us, right? All of us who are watching this have to remember, when it comes to me and real estate, how I am as a realtor, right? How I connect with my clients, things that I've seen other realtors do that I say, no, I can't do that, right? Things that builders do or whatever. But I say no, because I'm a Christian first, right? I'm a follower of Christ first. And so when we're building our businesses, these are the tough, discussions that we have to wrestle with, right? And really make a determination on. And I'm happy that you really allowed us kind of behind the scene to some of the things that you guys have had discussions on to let us know that what you really are putting together is something that really is for the benefit of every single user that's going to be connected on this site, and at the end of the day, you want to put them in the best position, to be able to actually connect with the person that God has for them. Thanks for watching the Lion and Lambo podcast. We hope this clip has been a huge blessing to you. And we want to remind you that we drop new videos, new podcast episodes every Sunday at 9 o'clock. You can find the full episode by clicking the card up at the top right of this video. If you prefer an audio only experience, then we want to let you know that we're streaming through every major podcast streaming platform. For the full list, you can go to www.lionandthelambo.com. Until next time, go impact the world.